Go ahead, bring him on.
Caller in the
Hello.
786 code. Yes, you're live.
Hello. My name is Antonio. I would just like to say I am steadfast supporter of Donald. I think he is a great man. Other than that, I just think you guys are a bunch of rat bastards for calling him cult leader. I'm just joking. This is Donald. What's happening? Actually, I might be a Donald impersonator. You never know with Donald. I may be a Donald clone talking. It's the same voice. Like, it's a little bit better because the clone has never smoked before. So it's like a new throat. You can sing better and everything. I smoked my whole life, so it's a little scratchy now. So what's up, guys? What's up? What's happening?
You really called in. Awesome.
Have I stunned you? Are you stunned? Are you baffled?
A little bit.
You seem baffled.
A little bit. I didn't think you were gonna. Now I have to recant the chicken statements. You're not a chicken. You actually called in.
You didn't put on the chicken thing. You didn't put on the chicken thing again when I asked. I was like really looking forward to it. Now it's too late now. So.
Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad
Thank
you're
you
here.
for calling in.
See, do you know why you guys are slightly stunned? It's because you know what I'm saying is true, and you guys are just playing around. If I was a whack job, you guys would be like, great, Donald's here, and you'd be like, already be slandering me. But you guys have probably read enough to know there's something to it, and you're like, there's something to it. You guys said that's not me on the Megadeth cover. Oh man, come on. Like, Dave Mustaine has long red hair and curly and stuff a little bit. And I don't know, I don't think I look very much like him. And that was like, how much, 13 years ago. I haven't aged that much. Stay out of the sun, But, yeah.
Well, this is what it is, Donald. I haven't minced words with you from the beginning. I've stated our intent, and we know what you're about, and this could go good in your favor. It will either bring people to know your story. There's already people that haven't heard your story that have heard it now, and they'll either believe our version or they'll believe your version.
I don't think there's anything you guys can do that will be detrimental to my cause. My cause is good, too. In the future, people are going to say, you guys are my ass. I was bugging him, man. Oh, my God. And you guys are going, I know. We thought he was lying. It's all true, you guys. It's crazy shit. And there's even more shit. But and regarding the thing where I don't tell the story about the thing, well, the thing is, I was telling a bunch of stuff, and then they wanted to make me look even more stupid, so they would bring out high-profile people more and more to do ridiculous things to me, and in hopes that I would relate the exact thing on Facebook and look like an idiot more. So I didn't even really say much at the time, because, weird stuff, like some celebrity dresses up like a clown and beats you with a Nerf bat or something, right? And they want you to say that on Facebook, so that people say, listen to what he's saying, man, he's bringing it out of his head, but it's supposed to be like that. That's why they do it, And I'm not busting any raps because I don't even really like rap. Not really. To tell the truth, rap is easier to make than normal songs because it's not like really singing. It's most of the time it's talking and rhyme, and you just got to match the syllables and rhyme the words. Unless you're Lil Wayne, you can just rhyme with the same word after a time. After there's certain fame, they can just rhyme with the same word, whereas a newcomer rhyming with the same word would get laughed off the stage and people would throw bottles at him, probably. So anyway, what do you guys want to talk about, man? You're misconstruing, like, a lot of the things that I'm saying. Like, he said he made Nightmare on Elm Street. I never said that I made it. I said it references R.E.M. cloning, just like the Avatar movie. I didn't make that, but it references R.E.M. cloning, right? It's, they do it all the time. They're trying to rat on themselves so that they can get out of all that. Because if they come out and talk about it themselves, they're going to probably die. Yeah. So
how did your mom get started in this? Did she, was you just born and then you were just into it? What happened? Can you take me back?
Well, in the beginning, you know, I grow up to the age of 4 or 5, and I didn't know what it was, actually, at all. I didn't know what a clone was. I didn't know that people could ever do something like that. And so I wake up and I'm standing in the dirt of this arena, and I'm like, wow. I thought somebody must have chloroformed me type of thing, because I'd seen a movie, something like that, like Stranger Kidnap a Kid or something. But I thought something like that must have happened, because I thought it was my real body, and I thought they were going to kill me. And they do that to a lot of people to scare them into thinking they've been snatched somehow, and give them fear of death. Because when you don't know what it is, you think that it's your real body, and you're like, oh man, I got teleported here or something. Because even your fingernails like look the same, and well, actually, the fingernails, if you pay close attention to your fingernails and you look at them when you're a clone, they will look different. So that's a good way to tell. I used to spend a lot of time at the cloning center. Like, I'd open up my eyes there, and I'd run out into the concourse, and they just let me. And I'd go into one of the bathrooms, and I'd just look at my face. And, like, pull the skin underneath my eye and looking at it, because it's slightly different. Your nose is slightly different, and you know, your jawline sometimes slightly different, because you know your own face. And I don't know. I used to check myself in. But yeah.
Well, back to the question.
Back then, I kind of trailed
How
off.
was your mother brought into it? How was your mother brought into it?
I don't know, though. That's something I don't know. I think maybe she got into it the same way that I got into it, you know. But yeah, it's going pretty well. Until you guys are about to foil my plot, my evil cult leader plot. I'm still in hopes that I can get you to join my cult.
That's not going to happen.
Dude.
I'll let you join for free at first. But then you're going to have to sell the car and the house, sign it over to me, you know, like I've made all the others do.
Well, you do. Do you deny that? Do you deny eliciting money from your followers on Facebook?
Oh, eliciting. Well, all the smarter people that aren't from Trailer Park know that wasn't a picture taken by me, and they know me better than that. So they knew I was just joking, and I was trying to lure some really sub-intelligent shills away from my page, and it worked perfectly. I mean, I cleaned out almost all of them by looking at mutual friends and stuff, and then checking out their photographs, and I don't know, I mean, different things, and you know, I cleaned it out pretty good, and I don't have really many dissidents. And there was a ninja back there, just to go cold. People say it was a ninja. No one knows, though, because no one saw anything. So we can't for certain say it was a ninja. It could have been anything, really. You know what I'm saying? Is Cole there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not just talking about the dog photograph. I'm talking about before that. And,
before that.
Asking people to please help you and playing on people's sympathies, because we had some of your friends.
That was recent. That was recent. Oh yeah, I did.
Money to get out of the you're in the ghetto, and that you need money to get out of the ghetto.
People on my page said, put up a PayPal ad to get people to give you money, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. Put it up, and then the doggy thing was, everybody knew that was a joke. Well, everybody that mattered anyway. So, you know, it worked out pretty good.
So you're saying that that none the people that you're trying to get other people to help you, but you post animal cruelty because you don't want all the people that you're asking for help to help you.
Well, it was a multi-meaning status. It was, well, let's see. It was half a joke. It was half to use reverse psychology to bring awareness. And then it was also, I wanted to see how much concern people would have for a duct-tape dog over me going through getting, like, clone tortured by crazy people. Sporadically, you know? Because I've seen the reaction from when I've showed pictures of what it looks like there and stuff, and people have made a reaction, so I thought I'd put a picture of a dog duct taped to see the reaction of what I would get from a dog. And there was more of a reaction from the dog. It was a real eye opener. It was kind of a psychological experiment for my own entertainment.
So you claim that you can use MK Ultra on yourself. Can you explain that?
Yep. Just a second. I'm going to plug this in.
Well, one thing that we were talking about earlier, and you kind of responded in the chat box, is why did you in the past change your story about the number of types of Vril? Because I researched, just like everybody else, when I learned about you, it sparked my interest. I started reading everything I could that you had said, and I started seeing contradictions where you said there was one type of Vril, the smallest type, and then you recanted and said there's two, and then changed to three. You used to say there was no aliens, then you said there was aliens. You used to say the Illuminati want you to share the truth on Facebook, and then you changed it to they're scared of aliens, and they do want you to share the truth on Facebook.
Well, allow me to explain.
Intelligent people like us can see those contradictions, and we're giving you a platform.
Okay.
Please do.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. In the earlier days, I thought that those other things were just created things because they got all kinds of created things. You've seen a few of them washed up on some beaches and stuff. They made all kinds of stuff. Sorry. And it's kind of hard to tell what's a natural born thing and what's a scientifically gene spliced made weird thing. So I thought that most things were spliced things, but I was wrong. And yeah, I wasn't sure about everything because they were kind of not filling me in on exactly everything because they weren't sure if I would talk about them or not. Yeah, so you haven't said anything about Tequila and stuff, and her corroborating my stuff and where she's gone from Facebook now. No one's mentioned her. Not even Mark Dice has jumped on that bandwagon. He usually jumps on everything she says. If she breaks a shoe, he's there. You ever heard of Mark Dice?
Yeah, and he's another bullshit story.
Yeah, he is. He's actually at the cloning center, man. And he's like, you're not going to win, man. You should just go along. And I'm like, no. You'd be very surprised to find how many of your trusted truthers are at cloning. And seems they're all in on some kind of splinter plan that they all benefit from in the end in some great disclosure plan. But I'm like the monkey wrench in the plan. And a couple of them even said that the Illuminati should kill me. On the low, they say it as clones, right? But then you ask them in real life, did you say that Don should die, so stop talking about cloning? And they would deny it, right? There's a bunch of them. Like, you would be surprised. It doesn't cost very much to make a clone. It's like last I heard it's faster now, but last I heard it was 5 months and like $30 worth of stuff, like test tubes and stuff. And because it just grows. Your white blood cells just keep on multiplying and it just grows and makes the duplicate. There's different kinds of cloning. There's the one from the baby, but then there's also a fully grown adult they can make of you too. It's disgusting. I've seen the tanks and everything. It's gross.
This goes into we have a caller on the line that wants to ask a couple of questions along those lines, if you don't mind, about the. Okay, caller, you're live on Stable Radio. You had a question about the clones.
Hi. I just like to find out, if the clones were healthy, and what ages were they? Were they in adult stage or were they babies? How long did they live for? Yeah.
Okay. Well, the first kind of clones, I guess. There's one kind of clone they don't even use anymore. It's on the net. It's called organic robotoid, but there's no robot parts in it, and it comes out all warped, and it's confusing to be in that clone, so they don't use them anymore. Those are REM driven too, but then the number 2 REM driven ones are what they use all the time that I'm having problems with.